Hey everybody, this video is to talk about the must-do assignment for module Ariel, and I realized that I put Aries. I had already taken off my glasses and packed them up, and when I looked at it after the fact, I was like, whoopsie, but y'all know what I meant. So anyway, and I hope y'all are doing well, by the way. But if you come over here to module Ariel, not Aries, you will find, you might have to scroll down a little bit, so there's all your PowerPoints, right? There's your would you rather assignment, there's your quiz, and here's your must do. Again, you might have to scroll down a little bit. It's at the bottom. So you're going to click on it. And what you're going to do, this is a discussion board post, but there are other ways. You don't have to just write everything out. So I'll get to that in just a second. So we're going to look at universal design for learning in mathematics, and you will post this to whatever this looks like to you. And again, I'll talk about that in a second, to the discussion board. So you can click right here. Okay, right here where it's underlined by the little texting box. So you click right here and it'll take you right to the discussion board. Remember, you will need to create a thread and then go ahead from there. You could also get to the discussion board over here at the, I'm on a different computer today, of course, and so there's all sorts of different features. So if you click on the discussions board, it will also take you right here. Okay, so two ways that you can get to the assignment, but let's go back to module Ariel. All right, so here again, you will click here to take, this is probably the easiest way, honestly, you will just click right here to take you to the discussion board. So this will take the form of an individual, partner, or small group assignment. You are certainly welcome to work with someone else if you want. You will generate a minimum of 5 specific and appropriate adaptations to traditional instructional practices, I know this is very wordy, to address the needs of students with learning disabilities in math for one of the categories below. Okay, so thinking about, traditional math. And how it might not be as explicit, for example, as we need it to be for some of our students. Okay, so I want you to think about the principles of universal design for learning, and I'll show you a PowerPoint and some resources in just a second. So thinking about multiple means of expression, how are your students going to show you what they know or what they have learned from your lesson or this chapter or whatever content you've presented to them. Multiple means of engagement. How are you going to draw the students in, especially to math, right? So many students, even my college students, I am teaching, I think I told y'all, I'm teaching a class called Math 170 to undergrads. So it's through the math department, but every education student has to take these 3 courses. And the first day I asked my students, my undergrad, Francis Marion students, okay, how many of you like math? Only 2 hands went up in the whole class. And one person came to meet me for office hours and ended up crying because she dislikes math so much. And I said, well, when you start teaching, you're going to have to pretend that you like math, because otherwise your students are going to think, oh, math isn't important. I can hate math. I can have math anxiety. So, right, we got to think about how we're going to engage our students, how we're going to get them excited about math and interested in math. And then multiple means of representation. So how are you as the teacher going to present content to the students? So maybe it's a PowerPoint, maybe it's I'm 100% drawing a blank. Maybe they have to read, or they don't have to. Maybe they can choose to read a textbook. Maybe they can work through something on the internet. And I'll show you some examples again in just a second. And yes, I'm at home, and you might be able to hear my dog barking in the background, as per always. Anyway, you're going to choose one category from down here, number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, and then list and describe 5 specific adaptations for students with learning disabilities in math. So meaning these 5 specific adaptations, this is where you'll look at multiple means of expression, engagement, and multiple means of representation. Okay, I would prefer it if you just chose one category, number 1, number 2, or number 3. But if you really can't come up with 5 adaptations to the traditional textbook and lecture format, let's say, then you can branch out a little bit, okay? I'm not really going to hold you to that. So What I'm really looking for is 5 total specific adaptations for students with learning disabilities in math. So this kind of ends up being a fairly lengthy post to the discussion board, you know, if you write it all out. So I am giving you the option if you want to do a PowerPoint or a Prezi or a presentation or something like that, you know, that's fine also. One of my students asked me that, I don't know, last year or the year before. So I wanted to just give you that same option. So you can either do a typed discussion board post, okay, where you click here and you just type all your 5, and make sure though that you do label the 5 specific adaptations. Make sure you tell me if they're for category 1, traditional textbook and lecture, category 2, worksheet and written exercise format, or category 3, multiple choice and essay format for testing skill master. Okay, just so I know what you are applying the adaptations to. All right, so again, you can do a typed discussion board post, you know, when you click here and you type it, or you can certainly do a PowerPoint presentation with PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to stop there. You can do a presentation that you upload to YouTube and send the link, you know, that has you talking about the adaptations that you would use. That's 100% fine as well, okay? But regardless of what type of post, and I'm using that in quotes, you make, you're going to post it to the discussion board, okay? So let me show you this PowerPoint. This is just some more information about universal design for learning. Hold one moment, please. Hold on, please. Oh, gracious day, y'all. This always happens. All right, I'm going to pause the video until it opens. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure why it did that, but you know how my computers are. So this is just a PowerPoint I have for you all about universal design for learning and what it, you know, you hopefully are familiar with it a little bit from some of our other classes, some of your other classes, but if not, it's, you know, it's kind of a, people think of it as a preventative approach and one kind of a whole school approach that contributes to the progress in the gen ed classroom in designing assessment methods and teaching strategies to accommodate a wide range of individual abilities and preferences, including exceptionally gifted and culturally diverse. Whew, it's a lot, I know. So you can click right, so there are some links, and let me show you what the links, about the links, okay? So there are some links. I really would like you to take a few minutes to watch some of these links. I think they'll really clear up what universal design for learning is. You may have heard of this as differentiated instruction. Some people call it that term. Some people call it universal design for learning. Some people say differentiated universal design for learning are the same things. Some people say, oh no, they're not. So I would take some time and watch these videos. I know that this one down here, this last one, I really want you to watch this because it's a woman in, oh wait, I might be lying to y'all. It might be this one. Well, regardless, just watch all the links because I honestly can't remember which one it is. But it's a teacher who has her whiteboard up in the front of the classroom and she says, okay, everyone's task is to learn about the solar system, for example. And then she gives different ways that students can do that. So one is looking through their textbook. One is watching videos, you know, online and answering questions. And one is something else, like something else online. But it's really interesting how she incorporates so many different options of engagement and representation and expression. So take some time and watch some of these videos. Okay, here are some other ones. This one was just some examples of some standards. You don't need to really worry about that. And then over here, just some descriptions of accommodations and modifications. But again, we're not really worried about that either. So take the time and watch these videos. I don't think you can watch it in slideshow. Like, so you know how if you go up here and you go to slideshow and then you try to watch it. And again, I'm opening the PowerPoint within a video, within a this, so it might not actually work for me. But if you watch it in slideshow mode, you won't be able to click on the, oh wait, is it gonna, oh, it's gonna prove me wrong. Get out of town, get back. So regardless, that's always something new, interesting, y'all. There's always something new. So anyways, apparently if you do watch it in slideshow mode, you will be able to click on these links. Usually you can't in slideshow mode, but here you go. So I'm just going to see if this is the one that I was thinking about. Nope, not that one, but I do want you to watch that one. Hold on, then it must be, hopefully. I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, that it is this one. Yeah, no, yes, no. So, okay, so this one is grade 5 language arts, and I know this class is about math, but it might give you some ideas about what you can use. There's also some over here for grade 1 math. Again, I know you're all, for 764, if you're taking that class, you're in older ones, but there are some, or with older students, but there are some other resources, that'll come up when you get into some of these video links. This one I really like, just as kind of an overview, and that actually might be one of the ones in the PowerPoint, but you can always just search for Universal Design for Learning. Okay, let me just see really quickly, because I always run out of time. But so that's what you're going to start by watching some of these videos. I'm just going to click on them real fast. Okay, there's the one I was just talking about, the one that is,
welcome to Teachings and Education.
Okay, Universal Design for Learning. Okay, so that one is a good one. Really, I don't think I got rid of that one with the teacher unless, oh man, okay. This always happens. I check them. I know y'all, sorry, I'm going all over the place today. Let me see. Okay, here's another one, UDL. Let me just see one more. Hold, please. This is it. There we go. Okay, so I knew it was here somewhere. Hold on, let me, I'll skip over this. I know y'all, I'm sorry. Okay, video plays soon. 4 more seconds. 2, 1, video. Gracious day. Okay, this is exactly the one that I really want you to watch, okay? So she will talk about providing choices, which is part of Universal Design for Learning. Okay, so that one was the this link right here, the 4th link. Like I said, I do want you to take some time and watch the videos. I think that one was the one that didn't work right, but you're going to watch these videos. Okay, I think they're going to provide you with some really good insight into Universal Design for Learning, and then you will make your post. Again, whether it's a, typed out, let me tell you, here, let me type all the 5 adaptations, let me do a recording of me talking about it, let me do a PowerPoint, right? So I'm trying to model UDL for you by giving you some choices of how you're going to engage with the content and how you're going to express and show what you've learned about Universal Design for Learning. Okay, hopefully it'll be interesting to you. Universal Design for Learning is really here to stay. UDL is what it's also called. You might see some examples of UDL out in either your current job or your practicum placement. So if you have a good relationship with the CT or with other teachers at your schools, whether it's either where you're placed or where you're working, ask them about UDL. Ask them, especially for the older students and maybe especially in math, ask them how they incorporate UDL or differentiated instruction into their daily instruction. All right, so that's it for Module Ariel. Like I said, I will get Belle posted, the PowerPoint, next week, and then I will get those, the Would You Rather and the quiz posted a little bit after that. So again, all of this is under Module Ariel, okay, not Aries. And I will post the video for this here under the must do assignment, and I will also post it on the homepage as an announcement, and I will email it to you, but sometimes the videos come through and sometimes they don't in email, so you'll just have to come back here if you need to see it again. Okay, I think that's it. And again, hope y'all are doing well. It's like 75 degrees out in Florence today, so hopefully it is nice where you all are, and I will see you, in a week or so for Module Bell. Have a great day.